For many chart types, we can add variance to compare differences in a measure between versions, differences in a measure between time periods, or differences in values between different measures. We can add variance from the More Actions menu on the chart, or from the Designer panel. When setting up variance, we need to define what we're comparing, A and B. First, we'll specify the measure for A. We can set up the definition to be dynamic based on the measures displayed in the chart, or select a measure manually. Note that we can display variance for any measure in this model or other linked models, not just those that already display in the base chart. If we want to compare measures for different versions, different time periods, or both, we can add those additional details here. In this example, we'll compare the values between the forecast and budget versions. To compare based on both version and time, we can add the time period here if desired. Next, we'll choose the measure and version that we want to use for B. The variance now displays in our chart. By default, positive differences display in green and negative differences display in red. If desired, we can expand the display options to change the default settings. We can manually change the variance name if desired. The Invert Colors option displays the negative values in green rather than red, which we might want to do when looking at measures for which a lower number is preferred. The Set No Data as Zero option includes null data points in the variance by setting them to have a value of 0. The Scale with Base Chart option, which is selected automatically, sets the scale of the variance chart to match the scale of the base chart. We can clear this to use different scales. By default, the variance displays as absolute numbers, but we can choose to display percentages as well, or instead. We also have the option to choose between displaying the variance as a separate chart, as it is here, or as data labels on the base chart or integrated into the bars or columns. These options are not supported for all chart types. When we close the Edit Variance panel, the variance definition can be edited or deleted from here. Note that we can adjust the relative size of the two charts within the tile. Thanks for watching.